when they know that, they're probably like, yeah, you can lampshade it even in the conversation if you feel like you're literally unable to speak words without stumbling. So yeah, I just don't want to be an asshole, but I'm afraid to ask this one older gal at my gym I frequent. I wouldn't ask out anyone. That's not a good way to start a conversation. That's not... So the friend zone is not real. I need you guys to understand this. The friend zone is a fake concept. If you're friends with a girl and she doesn't want to date you, she just wants to be friends with you because she thinks you're cool, but isn't into you like that. And, you know, you can react to that how you like. In some cases, like when I've been friend zoned by girls, I'll just kind of stop talking to them and slowly cut off contact, particularly if they're in a relationship. Sometimes that doesn't go well. Sometimes that'll upset women.
Cool, but
and
just be friends.
That's always a drama. That's fun. But like, you can just like be friends with someone that you like. It's like there's no such thing as the friend zone. You actually have to start in the friend zone to get anywhere with anyone. Like this is true of women and guys. I think
like that's so dumb. Like, why is it like what? Just be friends with. I don't understand that friend zone. That's kind of dumb. Like, bruh, like, you just be friends with them. Like, what's wrong with that? Bro, like, my best friend is a girl. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Just the homies are who the homies are. Shit, why'd I yell that? Like actually though, the homies are who the homies are. Oh no, like your homie might end up being a girl.
Have to start out as friends realistically. Any relationship that just begins effectively, like romantically, spontaneously at the start, I feel like that's just destined to fail, you know? Like you have to begin in the friend zone. The friend zone is the best place to start a relationship. Because if you can't be friends, then you clearly can't be in a relationship. That's my opinion, at least.
Just one of those alone would be bad enough, but all three at the same time, no. But, of course, at the time I didn't realize this. Me, my fat, nerdy, socially awkward 13-year-old self, asked 2 girls out. They didn't say no, but they did say worse than no. The first girl said I just threw it in my mouth. Which that was a real self-esteem booster.
Bro, look at my hair, though.
The second girl started crying, told a teacher, and the teacher made me apologize. I had to apologize for asking a girl out.
Yeah, that...
I'm baby Garrett, bro, I'm sorry, bro. If I ever ask a girl out and she cries and tells a teacher... And the teacher says you gotta bro, I am crashing the fuck out. I'm crashing the fuck out. I don't care what no teacher say to me. He comes over and says bro. I'm like, bro, I'm already embarrassed, and you're gonna and a grown man is gonna tell me, a child, to apologize to another child because I asked her out. Yeah, bro, it's game over. It's wraps with that class. That class is done.
When I first heard that line, this is where I stopped watching because I was like, okay, shit, this goes hard. I was like, that could be not what happened. Like, maybe he was really weird and harassy about it and really, like...
Yeah, but like, also, this gotta be a reason, bro. Also, too, I like that guy, though. If it's what happened, if it's like generally nicely,
and the more real
like, hi, I really like you. Would you like to go on a date with me? Like, bro, no. Okay, I'm having, but if you go up to a girl like that, if you're like, hi, I really like you, and I would like you to go, and I was just wondering if you would go on a date with me, or something like that, or would you like to go to like a movie or something? Like, if you generally said that and you weren't weird about it, like, no problem. But that's probably not what happened too. But if that's what happened, I'm crashing the fuck out. Cause that's me. That's how I would ask. Like, I don't know. Like Like, you want to hang out? Like, damn, I don't know.
That realistically does sound like the response a middle school girl would have to getting asked out by a girl or a guy that she finds gross, you know? And that's definitely a self-esteem not booster, hitter.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of responses like that. That's kind of where the meme comes from, where it's like, ask her out. The worst she can say is no, right? Because obviously no. She could say much worse than no, you know? Like, there could be a string of insults. You could get a roast in response to your proposition of a date, you know?
Should I keep my hair like that? Like,
The fact is, though, this is a clear show of where a lot of incels make a massive mistake in their social skills. You don't go and ask a girl out. Like, that is granted a very childish perspective of dating, and he was a child, so, you know, makes sense. But that's not how you should go about relationships. You don't approach a stranger and ask them out. You want to have, like, a friendship to start with and try to escalate it from there, ideally, if you think you're compatible, right? Like, generally that goes, like, you have a friend who's a girl that seems to like your company and seems enthusiastic about spending time with you. That's really the best clue you can have. And then from there, you can kind of, like, make flirty jokes and kind of play a little bit of that flirtation chicken. If she seems into it, then you can escalate, but if she ever reels back, then that's when you've got to completely cut it off, because at that point you're risking crossing boundaries that can be, for both parties, very destructive to cross, right?
Now that is a special level of hideousness right there. And when I got a little bit older and got into high school, my situation
well, I don't
didn't
know
really
if I should
improve
keep my
either,
hair into it.
because it became a lot more normal for...
Ryan Beard, no, you've fallen for it? For the record, Ryan Beard, I'm going to go ahead and ban you from the channel because you're talking shit, but Cherry's deleted all of their DMs to me in order to hide the evidence. That not only contradicts what they're claiming, but also shows that they've got some things in their closet they don't want to be known. But it's sorry to see it, Ryan Beard. I'm sorry to see it.
you know, people my age to have girlfriends and stuff, and it just wasn't happening. Like, even the other ugly, nerdy, unpopular girls weren't into me.
I don't know. I'm
For
just
example,
yapping
there's this
into
one
this.
girl who I went to high school with. She was very, very fat. She was as fat as I was. Her and I, we were like the two fattest kids in school. And
With him, Georgie Tevzadze was a
the kids in